There's one bedrock foundational belief that we've got to hold on to in every circumstance in life in order to gain and protect this eternal thankfulness. It's a massive truth about God that makes it possible for us to give thanks always and in everything. If you're a child of God today, here it is, man. You got to know it. If you've been adopted into the family of God through placing your full faith in Jesus Christ as your Savior, if you love God today, you've heard it, but do you believe it? You've heard it. If you belong to God, then God is at work. God is at work for your good and for his glory in everything. God is at work for your good and for his glory in all things, in all ways, in every circumstance, in every situation. You have a loving and caring God who can be fully trusted and surrendered to, who's at work for your good at all times. And you can be eternally thankful for that. It means that God's at work behind what you see. How in the world do we judge God by what we see? How do we judge God by what we feel, by what we think? How do we bring God down to our level like that? Listen, behind the temporal, behind what's going on in this world, behind the physical, behind what you can touch, behind the circumstantial, there is an eternal God at work for your good. You can't see it, you can't know it, you can't grasp it, and you could never understand it, but it's true. There's an eternal God at work for your good behind what you see and think and feel, and you can be thankful that he is. You can be thankful that he is. Eternal thankfulness looks past the temporary situation into the eternal work of God. It looks past the present circumstance and it trusts God completely with his plan, his purpose, his love, and his care for you. Guys, it's because of who God is in our lives that we can have an unshakable faith that God is at work, that God is not sleeping like Elijah, taunted the prophets of Baal with. Maybe he's relieving himself, Elijah says to the prophets of Baal. Listen, our God never rests. He is never not there.